What is going on, everyone? It's DC3 Johnson here with another Madden 21 franchise mode video, guys. So just stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and take care of the 49ers. I'll go ahead and leave the introduction to EA Sports.
From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just taking a look at the records here. So 49ers on the bottom of the conference right now. We've been doing a good job, 4-2 at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and start the offense here. So we win the kickoff, which is good. Remember, it is a divisional matchup, obviously, and so we want to make sure we start strong. And right as I say that, we get sacked, so definitely not the star we're looking for. And unfortunately, it's going to be a 3-and-out, so we're going to have to punt it, which is actually very rare for us. We actually don't really punt that much, to be quite frank. So it feels a little weird, definitely. And so coming down, starting to feel some of the pressure here, and so trying to avoid another 3-and-out here, and so we get the first down. We're going to go ahead and give it to King and Drake here right around midfield. And so now with Jimmy Garoppolo, obviously this is before the rookie situation. I know right now, Jimmy Garoppolo is on his way out here with the 49ers. I know they're going for it with the new quarterback, and it's an unfortunate situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about Jimmy Garoppolo. I think it's just like, it's one of those situations, like I think a lot of his hype came when he was with the Patriots, and obviously the supposed trade that Brady wanted him out because he saw him as a risk or something, and then they made it to the Super Bowl. But I guess for Garoppolo's biggest case against him is he just can't stay healthy. So it's unfortunate. It's very rare. You don't really hear much of quarterbacks getting injured too rough. I mean, obviously there's injuries that happen, but in his case, Garoppolo's been injured 2 or 3 seasons in a row, so it's not really a good sign for him. As speaking of which, we get an injury here, and so trying to get the touchdown here. King Drake is going to be able to get the score here, and so we end up taking the lead here. Just a nice 7-3 run, and so 49ers come back on the next drive, and they end up getting the touchdown to regain the lead here. It is going to be a 10-7 ball game, and so feeling the pressure, we're going to go ahead and throw it. Unfortunately, it's going to just come up just short there, and so it is going to be the 49ers just getting it after a 3-and-out, and so the score is now 17-7 here. Still some time left before the first half is over, so hopefully we can get some scoring in and avoid a missed opportunity here for us. And so with that being said, we do have another injury. This time it's going to be once again our linebacker here. And so feeling the pressure, we're going to have to throw it, and unfortunately just comes up a little short there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. We're going to run it right before we get sacked, and so we end up avoiding the tackle there to get the points there, which is good. That's what we want. We want to be able to see if we can avoid that situation here. And so with Kyler Murray, once again, another time, this time going for the dive, just we end up getting tackled, guys. We ended up getting tackled hard. They're like, you know what? Nah. What you mean you're gonna go for it? Nah. No, there's no way. And so 2nd and 2 here. Give it to King and Drake, who's just trying to push through. Unfortunately, not really much they can do there on that occasion. And so with the pressure coming, we once again run, and unfortunately just come up a little short. It is going to be a 3rd and goal here. Pressure's on. Remember, we want to get the touchdown, because it's still a 2-possession game, and so unfortunately just ends up being an incomplete pass there, and so we're going to go ahead and have to go for it on 4th down, we decide to go for the field goal there, so it's going to be 10-17, and it's just going to be one of those situations where not really much we can do at this point. We're just going to go ahead and just try to see If we go for it, it's 24-10 at the moment. 49ers have completely dominated the first half. Not by a lot. It's just we just haven't been able to get the yardage necessary to get those touchdowns. That's really been the case here. And so I'm going to go ahead and leave the show to the coach.
Who are able to come away with the road victory. A 2-touchdown victory. 31-17, the final. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. James Washington, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. 28-23 was your final. In the game you're watching, it was Jimmy Garoppolo who was brilliant.
Just looking at some of the highlights here. So, as we talked about, the 49ers have just been able to get really fortunate about being able to pull ahead and really get a strong start here. Normally, we do pretty well, and so it's kind of a weird situation for us that we haven't been able to really push ahead. Yardage, we've been doing pretty decent as we go for the first down here. Just short. So right now we're trying to avoid using Kyler Murray to rush, but we just haven't been able to be in a situation where we feel comfortable enough to not have to use Kyler Murray. And so we give it to DeAndre Hopkins, who gets us the first down midfield. Once again, another situation here, and so he ends up getting tackled at the 40. So first down once again. And so gonna go for it here inbound, and gonna get the tackle there at the 27. So now Christian Kirk, who's been our number 2 option. Definitely some situations we're going to have to consider for the next couple years. I mean, I do for sure see us trying to finish out the season. I think we'll probably do one more season. If depending on how well we do, we might even do a 4th season, depending on how quickly we get these episodes grinded out, guys. But I do think that is something we need to consider for the futures. Can we be able to keep the payroll? We have King and Drake on a big deal. We have Christian Kirk, who has just signed a major deal. We have DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray's contracts coming up at the end of the year for year 3. So we got some big contracts to answer. We've already have some eyes on our defense. Right now our defense, we have Patrick Patterson and I'm forgetting the other guy off the top of my head who's a really dominant in our defensive end. It's not Jordan Hicks. I'm trying to remember. I think it might be Patterson and Peterson. I could be wrong, but I think that's the name for both of the guys. And so right now 31-17, and so our defense, we can't really avoid it from getting too lacking. And so unfortunately Kyler Murray ends up getting tackled there for a loss. It's going to be a sack there, and so we're going to go ahead and have to go for it here on 4th down for the field goal. And so with Zane, that's going to be just short, and so it is still a 31-17 ball game here. And so it's going to be once again here starting the 4th quarter at the 40. Feeling the pressure. We haven't been able to get much across. And so the pass ends up going just short there. Not really much we could have done to really, really change that, unfortunately. And so trying to see if we could get some passing going. Kyler Murray's just had a really tough game with the 49ers. Kudos to their defense. Finally, DeAndre Hopkins is able to get some offense going for us and able to get us into the red zone, which is kind of what we want to do. We want to be able to take this ball game and start dominating, because that's normally what we're pretty good at. We're normally pretty good on the offensive stretches, and it's very rare for us to not be, where we have to be. And so hopefully this is the beginning of good things coming. And we want to make sure we can keep that going. And so with that being said, we go to the 3-yard. We get King and Drake to go to the 3-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal here with about 10:40 left. Feeling the pressure, we're going to lob it. DeAndre Hopkins is going to get the touchdown. So that's exactly what we needed. That's exactly the kind of performance that we were asking from our guy. So I'm really, really happy, really, really stoked. Definitely still got a long way to go. It's 24-38 right now. The Niners have just been on top of this, and so once again feeling the pressure, and so we're gonna lob it, getting the pass there. It's going to be 3rd and 10, unfortunately, or sorry, first and 10, and so a missed opportunity there. Feeling the pressure, we're gonna go ahead and just dive for the tackle. I'm just really grateful, at the moment Kyler Murray's been able to hold on. Just look at that, 120 yards almost rush today. That's definitely more than what Kenyon Drake has as of right now. Just feeling the pressure, gonna go ahead and throw it, secured. Unfortunately, just no good there. And so with that being said, we're gonna throw it. Here on 4th and 10. Just not feeling much of a situation where we could get going. DeAndre Hopkins able to get the touchdown there. Just able to say no. Able to say, you know what? I refuse to go down. And he's just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go for the touchdown here. So just really showing that the Texans have made a bad call by not giving him that pay raise that he was looking for. And so we're going to see if we can get the possession here. Unfortunately, the Niners end up killing up all the offensive time we had available. And so it's going to be a loss for us. A very rare loss against the 49ers. Niners 38-31. They led the passing touchdown. We were able to get the rushing 180, 150. But unfortunately, not much we could have done to really change the outcome here, guys. So we do appreciate you guys sticking around to the end to watch everything. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for the next one, guys. Take care. Stay safe.